Hey, welcome. This is Gail Anderson, and this is Mentoring Moments for Moms. Nice to have you all joining us today. This is just a little nugget of suggestions for moms, and I hope you'll join us more often than just today. Hi, Miss Jen. Today I am traveling, so I just thought I would give you some hints about traveling with kids. Now, if you think about it, we, with a family of 5 kids, a family of 7, did not do many airplane flights, so most of it was in the car. So living far away from family, yeah, we will have fun. Thanks, Tamara. Traveling in the car could get kind of crazy, especially with 7 people and for long trips, 13, 14, 15 hours. So it's kind of crazy, but a little bit of flexibility, a little bit of planning, and some sheer motivation can get you through these trips without too many problems. So naturally, everybody these days is having kids pack their own backpacks, so they have games, books, toys, special treats or gifts. I absolutely loved in the car having little bags that I would hand out every so often, and the kids could open. So they'd have all these little treats, little special things. Dollar Store is absolutely wonderful for that. So you dole them out during the trip, not all at the beginning, but just every couple hours. Books, movies are wonderful. Of course, we didn't have those kind of things. We didn't even have iPods during those years. So we had to get really creative. If you are traveling by air, I do want to mention that one of the things I found helpful with the little ones is to make sure they're chewing gum or eating, just so that they're going ahead and doing that chewing process, or nursing, or drinking a bottle or something, so that they can keep their ears popped. That can be a real problem if you don't do that. So just be sure you're doing something to help them keep their tubes opened up. So if you like what I'm talking about today, I'd love for you to give me some hearts. Just tap on your screen, and you can also swipe to the right to share this broadcast. Yes, your little one will be almost 3. Awesome. Man, great time to go to Disney, huh? If you are traveling by air, speaking in today's world, I would say pull out all the stops. Don't have limits on how much they can watch a movie or how much they can use their iPod. Just go ahead and let them use those things, just so you can make the trip livable for yourself as well as everybody around you on the airplane. I mean, it's difficult to stay in such a small area for a kid. So if there are things you can do to help them stay entertained, you want to do that for sure. Now, in the car, I always made a plan of action. We actually had a schedule, and that helped me. We spent certain, like an hour we would take where we would listen to a book on tape, or an hour where everybody would look at their own books or do their own activities, or we take 30 minutes and everybody have a snack. But there was kind of a schedule, and of course that was back in the days where they did not require seatbelts. In fact, I don't even know if we had seatbelts in our van, but that was a little bit easier. Any suggestions for flying with 1-year-old twins? I hope you're flying with Jennifer. I hope your wife is with you. That would be very helpful. If it's good for the girls to be together, then stay together. If not, make sure that you're in seats that are close, but maybe to keep the girls separate. And again, just whatever you can give them to entertain them. New things always help. That's why I recommend little bags that you give out every hour or so they have a new treat, a new toy, something new to have fun with. So where are you flying to? Sounds like fun. Okay, so whatever options you have for your child, you know your child. You know things they like, you know things they don't like. Wonderful that you're traveling to Colorado. That's awesome. Since we're talking about Colorado, I'm going to get off the track just a little bit. One of the last times we flew with our entire family when they were kids was to Colorado to visit family, and we had the twins and we had Jessie. And so there were 4 seats purchased and 3 kids on laps. So my eldest, Josh, had a kid on his lap, and Kirby and I had the twins on our lap. That was a crazy trip. It went very well. We got lots of help. I think people on airplanes are willing to help you, willing to entertain. So if there are people willing to help you, just let them, for sure. Especially if you find a grandma who absolutely loves making faces at your child, do it, definitely. I have heard of moms sometimes giving their kids something calming on a trip. I won't even mention any over-the-counter things because these days what I would recommend is oils. Serenity by doTERRA or lavender. Those are great for calming and would be wonderful for a car or an air trip. Okay, so having these little treats, little bags, little games or things that you can pull out that are new, a toy, a stuffed animal, a book that you can read to them, are wonderful. But especially use those at times when your child is maybe getting a little bit weary of traveling. That's a great time to distract them and change the subject. It just helps things to go smoother, which is the goal here. You can get all kinds of information these days on websites, Pinterest. Oh my gosh, there's tons of things you could do. So do a little research. Make your trip memorable and make it fun, as it should be. Vacations are supposed to be relaxing and supposed to be fun. So do what you can to make it fun. And just a little note here, take vacations. Even if you can't afford them, take vacations as a family. When we got to the point where we had 7 of us, and it would be like 2 hotel rooms because we couldn't be in just one. Back then they did not have the suites like they do today. We took up camping. We could not afford to be renting 2 hotel rooms for night after night, so we took up camping. And we have the most wonderful memories of camping. So we did vacation, even though we couldn't afford to. Another hint would be to take time away with your spouse. We did not do enough of that. I wish so much that we had. But when we did, it was wonderful, it was refreshing, and we came back ready to attack life and be ready to just get in with our family and start enjoying. So I just recommend you do that. So everybody, remember that I've got links in the profile, a link to my YouTube, which you could actually find just by searching Mentoring Moments for Moms, and that has all of our stored broadcasts. Our blog link is also in the profile, so I'd love for you to follow us on there. If you're watching this by replay, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time and just watching and listening to what we're talking about. I try not to go on too long so that you busy moms can just grab a little bit here and there. My email is also in the profile, so if you want to contact me, tell me what you'd like to hear more about. I'd love to hear from you. So moms, you are blessings. Great to see you today, and I will see you again soon.